Well, I think we need further evidence about the method of recycling and which methods are more beneficial and more effective and more acceptable. I think the evidence so far is mixed, and that would be, I think, useful not only to the government but in terms of local government as well, as they revisit their methods of collection. Wales has done well with its recycling targets because the government has had a clear policy on it. It has invested in it, and it has been consistent in that investment, and I think that has borne fruits. Local government has bought into that, and that has resulted in the comparatively high rates of recycling that we have in Wales. Any government in the UK or anywhere else could replicate that merely by making clear policy statements and then investing in the strategy that follows. The only thing I would say is that it would be useful and would have been useful for Wales to have a more consistent strategy in terms of recycling. The virtuous cycle which has been referred to, so that householders who do recycle know exactly what the end product is. It also would have benefits in terms of the economy as well and job creation, but it would also undoubtedly, I think, help recycling rates. But we also need to look at whether actually weight-based strategies is really the way forward, because it doesn't really encourage us to use less, and because if we just recycle more and more and use more and more, I mean, I think we're defeating the object of the exercise. Well, I think local authorities will have to collaborate. Of course, there may be some rejigging of the boundaries, which may actually assist here, but certainly we need greater collaboration between local authorities. We also need a consistent message from the government, I think, in terms of communicating to the people the importance of recycling, and we also need to improve communication between local authorities, government and the people, so that there is a clear understanding of what we're doing and why we're doing it. Increasing participation is dependent on good communication, I think, and for people to understand why they need to recycle and what the end result is and the end product is. And that needs consistency of messaging between national government in Wales and local authorities with the people. And if that can be achieved, there's no limit to what Wales can achieve, and we will then be amongst the leaders of Europe at the end of this process.